Waigt, Dina Jules Esquest. My paternal grandparents are Joe Jules and Agnes Jules. My maternal grandparents are Thomas Casmer and Sadie Casmer. My parents are Clarence and Dolores Jules. And I say this because that's our traditional way. We have to show our connection to the land here. My people have been living here in the Shuswap Nation since time immemorial. So I wish to welcome all of the students to our traditional territory, and I give you congratulations for your graduation, and I pray that the Creator will continue to watch over you and guide you throughout all these years, that you will be continuing with if you're finished your education, or if you're going to be going and apprenticing or doing your student practicum placements, or whatever it is you still need to do. And you may be working here for years longer. And I pray that during this difficult time, this coronavirus has really affected us and changed the way we do things. So I pray for you and your families. I pray that for their health and safety, and that you will be given the comfort and the confidence you need so that you will continue as you work. And I pray that you'll always have health and happiness. And I don't want to take this too long. I just wish to congratulate you, and I'll sing you a quick song to honor you. This was my Uncle Mitch's song. I was also, as our way to acknowledge those that have taught us. And Mildred Goffredson and Uncle Mitch, Nels Mitchell, taught us the songs and the dances, and my grandparents as well. So this was my Uncle Mitch's song. And congratulations to all.
Cookschackchuk, Elder Dina, thank you. White to white tap. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Christine Bovis-Knosson, and I am the Provost and Vice President Academic and Research at Thompson Rivers University. I am absolutely delighted to be your MC for today's virtual ceremony. I realize that this is not the way we would normally celebrate your convocation. Many of us were looking forward to congratulating you from the TCC and look on proudly as you cross the stage to receive your credentials. But sadly, this is simply not possible yet. We hope that you will find the virtual convocation just as exciting. We have congratulatory messages and speeches from the Chancellor, the President, Deans, and the Alumni Association. You will be able to watch the citations and speeches from our honorary doctorate recipients, Elder Mona Jules and Vera Schiff. I hope that you will find their journeys and words of wisdom as inspiring and as humbling as I have. Your valedictorian will also be making a speech in this ceremony, and we will be celebrating the medal winners' accomplishments. I do hope what we have arranged in the TRU virtual convocation ceremony will be almost as good as the real thing. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Brett Fairburn, President and Vice-Chancellor of Thompson Rivers University, who will formally welcome you to today's ceremony.
White In the language of these lands where TRU's campuses are planted, the unceded territory of the Secwepemc people, hello to all of you, wherever this message finds you. My name is Brett Fairburn. I'm President and Vice-Chancellor of Thompson Rivers University, and I want to congratulate all of you, all of the TRU graduates of 2020, and all of your families, friends, and supporters. You've demonstrated hard work and dedication to your goals. That's what has brought you to today, to this culmination of your accomplishments. Perhaps it involved late nights of study. You may have been juggling work or care responsibilities alongside your courses. Perhaps you had to move away from home, or maybe you had to get past that one special class or subject. But you got here to today because you overcame every challenge. Likely you did not do it alone. You had friends and family members helping and supporting you and encouraging you. Perhaps there was an instructor or two who made a difference for you along the way. Every year, there are a number of students who overcome exceptional personal challenges to achieve their degrees and certificates. With your hard work and perseverance, you inspire all of us who work in higher education. This year, there are more of you than usual. More of you have had to work through changes, setbacks, and disappointments to get to where you are today. It's been 100 years since students in Canada graduated in circumstances like these. Students who graduated during the Spanish flu in 1918 and 1919 graduated into a world ravaged by disease and death and an economy in turmoil. Such challenges come to some generations and have come to yours. It must be a little strange and perhaps a little sad to end your academic journey under the conditions of COVID-19. There's no use beating around the bush. You have missed out on some things. Some of you may have lost family members and loved ones. Others will have lost other things that are not trivial. Time with your friends, sporting events, your opportunity to celebrate your graduation in person, or a job lined up after graduation that disappeared. It's okay to be sad about such losses, whether they are great or small. Grieving is the process by which our minds and spirits accommodate events that go against our expectations, things that we cannot change. There's nothing wrong with grieving as much or as little as you need to, while at the same time commemorating this important step in your life. History shows that periods of hardship and disruption are followed by periods of building and rebuilding. I want you to know, graduates, that recovery and renewal will come. It's only a matter of time. You are the first generation of COVID-19 graduates. It will fall to you to take your fresh energy, skills, and ideas into society at the very beginning of the renewal and rebuilding of our economy, of our health services, and of our relationships with each other. Just as few cohorts of graduates face circumstances like a pandemic, few have the opportunity to help reshape the world. You will have that opportunity. And how will you reshape it? How do you want the economy, society, the world to be different than how it was before? As you think about that question, I have two suggestions for you to keep in mind. First, sustainability. As a society, we don't just need jobs and services and recreation to come back. We need them to be sustainable, to be more resilient than before. COVID-19 is an urgent reminder that our society is not separate from the natural world. This virus, one minuscule packet of molecules produced by natural processes, has the power to overturn economies and international relationships. We've been reminded that nature is powerful, and we are part of it. Before COVID hit, there was a strengthening consensus that our societies and economies needed to change to be more environmentally sustainable. Less pollution, less carbon, renewable energies coming more strongly on stream. Is there any doubt that post-COVID rebuilding has to be environmentally sound? Whether your graduate skills involve rebuilding buildings, advising businesses, or counseling people to change their lives, I suspect being more sustainable, more naturally resilient will be part of what you do. So seize the moment, embrace the change, and lead the change. Environmental is not the only kind of sustainability that matters, and that brings me to my second piece of advice. In unexpected ways, COVID has put a spotlight on issues of mental health and interpersonal relationships. Like with environmental issues, awareness of mental health was growing before the pandemic. Now, physical distancing and cancellation of events have made millions of people more aware of the problems of isolation. We need to take these lessons with us as we build a better economy and society. We need to be aware of how interpersonal relationships are important to all of us. All people need people. This reality makes recent examples of social discord and oppression even more painful. A few weeks ago in Minneapolis on May 25th, George Floyd died because of institutional attitudes and practices that devalue Black people and their lives. His death, coming after so many others, has revitalized an international movement to confront the legacies of racism, colonialism, and white supremacy. That movement touches us here at TRU and connects with long experiences of oppression that have affected all racialized groups in Canada. At TRU, because of whose land we are on, we remember the violence done by Canada and Canadian institutions to Indigenous peoples. Throughout its existence, Canada has expropriated, disenfranchised, and repressed Indigenous people, attacked their culture, and trampled their lives. In coming months and years, as we rebuild the interpersonal relations that make up a society, Canada, like other countries, must do better. Truth and reconciliation are the way forward for us. As graduates of TRU, you have the skill sets to build better relationships, a better justice system, a better economy, and services. In all of your programs and courses, you have learned that there are good evidence-based practices for trades, for professions, for research. You've learned to pay attention to facts and experience. In universities, we call this a search for truth. And you've worked together with students, faculty, and staff of many backgrounds and identities. Working together in this way builds respect for people. At TRU, you have shared and learned from your fellow students who are multiculturally Canadian, Indigenous, or international from over 100 countries around the world. Respect for truth, for evidence, for fact, respect for people. Those are building blocks of your university education. And they're building blocks for a better society. Building a more equitable society begins with facing facts and acknowledging real-life experiences. As graduates of a university, we don't look the other way. We pay attention to facts. Truth comes first for us. If we deal with truth well, we will get to reconciliation, which is in large measure about achieving and practicing respect, empathy, and compassion for other people. However we may be challenged by life's current issues, in reconciliation we find balance, harmony, and transformative change. Transformative change, that's what your university education has prepared you for. At TRU, we're moving ahead with a vision of inclusiveness. This university is a community where everyone belongs and where everyone is to be supported. We're still working on that vision and making progress towards it. But I hope you felt that sense of belonging during your time at TRU. Staff and faculty who genuinely helped and cared. Students who got involved, who encouraged you to try something new and shaped your experience. You're graduating from a very special university. I encourage you to take the spirit of TRU with you wherever you go. Build a more sustainable and equitable world where all people belong. How do you want the world to be different than it was before? You have the opportunity to do something about it. I want to end with one final visionary word in Secwepemcin, a word that we've adopted to guide ourselves at TRU, Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl means we're all related to each other, to nature, to all living things. Congratulations on what you have overcome and on what you've achieved, and our very best wishes for the next chapter and how you will contribute to your communities in the future. Well done, graduates of 2020.
Graduates, it's an honor for me as Chancellor of the Thompson Rivers University to address you on such a special occasion. Whether you attended the Kamloops or Williams Lake campuses or the TRU BC Centre for Open Learning. You have demonstrated that you have achieved a significant milestone in your life. Although I would prefer to be meeting with you and making this presentation in person, please know that I share in the celebration of your success. And by the powers vested in me as Chancellor of the Thompson Rivers University, I confer the certificates, diplomas, and degrees with all the consequent privileges and responsibilities in absentia to our graduates today. Again, congratulations.
Hey,
The Governor General's Gold Medal recipient is Wei Mao. Wei Mao chose to complete her Master of Education at TRU in order to weave her experience in Chinese pedagogy into her approach to Canadian education. Wei is very passionate about teaching and helping others. Over the course of her studies, she dedicated many hours as a teaching assistant at the TRU Education Success Center, where she helped students with assignments and writing. She also volunteered as a teaching assistant in various schools and daycares in Kamloops. In March 2020, she was awarded a Trusu grant to attend and present at the 2020 Canadian Society for the Study of Education Conference. Wei also participated in graduate research under the mentorship of Dr. Laura Doan's peer mentoring project for early childhood educators in BC, which has been a critical stepping stone in preparing Wei to complete a PhD at Concordia University. Wei plans to devote her career to early childhood education and exploring children's development and language learning. Congratulations, Wei, and all of the very best for the future. The TRU Medal in Education recipient is Maria Nero Foster. An inspiring cultural exchange working overseas through the Japan Exchange and Teaching Program led Maria Nero Foster to pursue a Bachelor of Education at TRU. While the first-hand experience of Japan's educational methodology influenced Maria to continue her education, it was TRU's small class sizes and hands-on experience that provided her with all the tools required to succeed as a teacher. She completed her practica at the Kamloops School of the Arts, Juniper Ridge Elementary School, and St. Anne's Academy. Throughout her studies, Maria volunteered with the Kamloops Japanese Canadian Association, assisting in numerous language courses, festivals, and fundraising events. She was also a recipient of the Jim Totten Scholarship. With initial plans to work as a teacher, Maria will continue her studies by completing a master's degree in either education or public health. Congratulations, Maria, and all of the very best for your future. The TRU Medal in Social Work recipient is Jillian Coulter. A passion for social justice led Jillian Coulter to the Bachelor of Social Work program. It was the faculty and her classmates that kept fire going throughout her studies to graduation and beyond. She recently moved to Prince George to continue her social work career. Whilst at TRU, she conducted research through TRU's Undergraduate Research Experience Award Program, UREAP, and presented at the 2019 Canadian Association for Social Work Education Conference, where she received the Outstanding Student Proposal Award. She hopes to publish her research findings in an academic journal in the future. She also completed a practicum with TRU Student Services, which led to a work-study position with them. As a committee member with the Social Work and Human Services Club, she helped to plan and coordinate events. Jillian plans to pursue a master's degree after acquiring more work experience. Congratulations, Jillian, and all of the very best for your future.
Hello, Wyatt Waitet, bonjour. Everything about your graduation is unique, exceptional, and a reason to say thank you. As Dean of the Faculty of Education and Social Work, I'm here on behalf of all our support staff, faculty, and our up-and-coming students. We see you. We congratulate you for your success in certificates, diplomas, degrees, and graduate studies across our 4 schools of University and Employment Preparation, ESL, Education, and the School of Social Work and Human Service. We know you worked hard. We know your success. You know, we're used to gathering in person to celebrate graduation, and we look forward to being together again to celebrate in person in the future. For now, though, your exceptional convocation is about your unique strength and achievement, and about you and us saving lives through this social distancing. We see you. We say thank you. Thank you for this reminder that any one of us is connected to many of us. It's like the world's shortest poem, me, we. So thank you. Thank you to all those who have been with you on this journey, to your parents and caregivers, friends and study buddies. We see you too. And my thanks also to the incredible team in the Faculty of Education and Social Work, our colleagues in the wider university, and our community-based support network that makes Practica, field school and work-based learning possible. Thank you to our alumni and to all the donors who continue to support our students through education and social work bursaries and study awards. This network of support is vital and elevates a shared ethic of service to others and to your success. You know, there are dreams and ambitions to achieve by those who follow you. I am very proud, therefore, to announce that your journey has inspired the creation of new awards for future students in the Faculty of Education and Social Work. Thank you for this inspiration. Keep in touch. We miss you already. Be the unique you. Be connected to one another. Be truly exceptional. Jaden Stefania graduates with a diploma in human service. Throughout the program, Jaden has adopted the theories and approaches she has learned in her practice as a mental health worker for Interior Health. A committed lifelong learner, Jaden also holds a community support worker diploma, and during her studies at TRU, she maintained a position on the Dean's List while also working towards a Bachelor of Social Work. She was a guest panel speaker at TRU's Becoming Your Own Matriarch event, where she spoke about the importance of learning, sharing, uplifting and honouring the matriarch leader in us all. Jaden plans to continue to advance her education with a Master of Social Work, focusing on the correlation between eating disorders, mental health and substance abuse. Please let's welcome Jaden.
Greetings, faculty, family, friends, honorary guests, and most of all, the Faculty of Education and Social Work's graduating class of 2020. I would like to acknowledge that as a result of the recent COVID-19 pandemic, this is not your traditional convocation ceremony. I would also like to briefly take this time to pay our respects and honor all of those who have been negatively impacted by this devastating epidemic. Most recently, our lives have been substantially obstructed by events and circumstances which we have had no control over. Which brings me to the word resiliency. As a graduate of the Human Service Diploma, we often learned about individuals who embodied resiliency by persevering despite experiencing significant trauma and tremendous systemic barriers throughout their lives, most of which through no fault of their own. A major contributor to why I was drawn to acquiring an education that would allow me to serve and support those who experience personal and social inequities was the very phenomenon of human resiliency and the capacity to bounce back. Viktor Frankl stated that one of the last human freedoms is the ability to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances. Fellow classmates and graduates, despite the major disruption in our lives and studies, you chose to maintain an optimistic outlook and proceed despite momentous adversities and barriers. Words cannot describe how honored I am to be standing here representing a group of such diverse and extraordinary students whom I can say have the dedication and determination to overcome any obstacle in life to meet their goals. Completing my education at Thompson Rivers University has positively impacted the trajectory of my life in many different ways and has taught me a discipline I didn't realize I had. My encouragement to all of us is that we will look back at this time here and appreciate the struggles and cherish the triumphs. I would like to close by recognizing that sometimes in life we do things. Some we wish we had never done, some we wish we could replay a million times in our heads. But those experiences make us who we are, and in the end, they shape every detail about us. If we were to reverse any of them, we wouldn't be the individuals that we are. So just live, take risks, do not be afraid to make mistakes. Have wonderful memories, but never ever second guess who you are, where you have been, and most importantly, where it is you're going. The future and its possibilities are limitless. Thank you.
At this point in the ceremony, I would like to call upon TRU Alumni and Friends Association co-chair, Mr. Jordan Hirschmiller, who is going to welcome you, our newest TRU alumni.
Hello, graduates, family, friends, staff, and special guests. On behalf of the Thompson Rivers University Alumni and Friends Association, I offer my sincere congratulations to you, the class of 2020. These are unprecedented times, and although we are not celebrating in person, this does not diminish your accomplishments whatsoever. Graduates, you are the newest members of the TRU Alumni and Friends global community. Now more than ever, I encourage you to take time and thank anybody who helped you along this incredible journey. Convocation is also the beginning of a new phase in your path to perpetual learning as you transition from TRU student to TRU alumni. Today, you have completed a milestone in your educational journey. This is not the end, but rather the beginning of something greater. A university degree is not the final step in your quest for knowledge, but more of a foundation in which your future experiences and knowledge will be built upon. I encourage you to never stop learning and to continue to ask questions as the quest for knowledge and self-improvement never ends. The TRU Alumni and Friends community are here to help with your future learning needs. Whether that be through community outreach, professional development, or global connections, we are here to help for you to transition to your new path. Be sure to stay connected with the TRU alumni community. Not only will it prove beneficial for you, also we want the opportunity to showcase the stories and accolades of our graduates with the global community. Alumni, you have now collected the skills and resources to be successful. I welcome you to the global TRU alumni family. Congratulations on all you have achieved and all you will achieve in the years to come. Thanks again.
We have now come to the conclusion of TRU's virtual convocation ceremony. I wish to add my own heartiest congratulations to all of you today. You have demonstrated commitment, compassion, adaptability, and resilience in the face of adversity in getting to this stage. The world in which we find ourselves living and working is a very different one to which we found ourselves at the beginning of 2020. We are all proud of you and celebrate your achievements alongside you, your friends, and your families. Please rest assured that you will be able to attend a live convocation in the future when we are able to hold one, so we can congratulate you all over again, this time in person. For now, congratulations, TRU graduates of 2020. Stay safe, be well, and be good to one another. Cook's Chat Show, thank you very much.